Hi crafty friends, my name is Michelle Zarell from Dimensional Paper Cuts. Today we're going to be making this Merry Box Ornament for your tree this year. We're going to be using SVG files from Dimensional Paper Cuts at Etsy, and I will put a link to that below. While you're below, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified when we make other fun tutorials for easy and fun original projects. The Merry Box is a great little way of using some of your 6x6 or 8x6 paper pads that have scaled down size patterns that are fun for Christmas. It's an easy project. The files do come with dash score lines, or there's a file included where you can use the solid score lines depending on the machine and look that you want. So without further ado, let's get making. To begin the box ornament, let's go ahead and add the covering panels. When you're cutting your panels, make sure that the panels are vertical on the side and that the pattern is horizontal on the bottom. On the reverse side, add your interior panel, which people will see through the box. So basically it's your background. Before we glue that together, let's go ahead and add the insert. Your insert or base for the Christmas tree consists of two pieces. There is the basic piece, which has the two glue tabs on the side, and you also have a covering panel. Before we go ahead and put that in there, we're going to want to glue our piece that's going to stick up on the inside of your box ornament. For the inside of the box for this ornament, I've gone ahead and cut the basic tree shape. The enamel dots will add a little bit of shine when the Christmas lights are on it, make it pretty. Also, you can add things from your collection, like the ephemera or chipboard pieces, to the inside to really create a cute scene and make it yours. Let's add some glue to the bottom of this. I'm going to want to center mine as much as possible. And I'm going to put mine up a little bit higher so it'll show through the front of your ornament. Okay. Let's close the sides of the box up. If you've ever made a box card, it's very similar to that, except you will not, it will not fold flat for mailing because it's an ornament. Okay, got those lined up nice. I can push it down flat, make sure it's a good seal. Okay, here we are. I'm going to add some glue to the sides. Got my glue tabs. And I'm going to insert it and align it to the bottom. We're going to hold that in place for just a second. Make sure it's attached and even and straight. Okay, so it's going to look like this. So now we're ready to go ahead and close up the box. Okay, looks great. I'm going to go ahead and set this aside for just a moment, and we are going to make the lid. This is the piece that is going to make the lid of the box. It's got some little scallops here, and we're going to form that right now. Put a little bit of glue on these sides. Okay, this is our lid portion. It also has a covering panel, so we can go ahead and glue that at this time. All right, fits right in the center. Here's a piece of cording that we're going to use to attach inside of the box so that we can hang it on the Christmas tree. And here are a couple beads that are necessary as well. First thing we're going to do is cut it about 6 inches or so. And to cut it so it doesn't fray, if you can see here, I've added a little bit of just plain old tape. Put the tape on, made a snip so that that way it doesn't come undone. All right, we're gonna put these in. These are 10mm wood beads. I picked them up at Michael's. You can use whatever beads you want. I'm going to pull it through and just make a simple knot. All right. Cut off the extra down at the bottom. I want to cut it kind of close because I don't want it showing through your box there. Okay, now that's good and secure. So now what we're going to do is run this through the hole in the lid, and the bead will help catch it so it won't come off. I'm also going to take an additional bead and run the cording through that. Right. We're going to pull that bead down on top. It provides additional support and a decorative element. Now we are ready to glue the lid on. Let's add some glue to the outside. So it'll catch. Okay, and we're going to put this in here. It's a nice snug fit, which is what we want. I'm going to put my fingers up in here and push the interior of the box against the outside. So there we go. All right, it's starting to look like an ornament. Let's go ahead and set this aside, and we're going to make the banner that goes at the top. To assemble the banner, it requires these 4 pieces. Some holly berries. There are also some little circles that you could attach to the holly berries to give them a little more emphasis. But for this project, I'm going to go ahead and make it with some enamel dots. I thought that would be cute. All right, especially since I have some enamel dots on the tree. Let's put this together. All right, we're going to take the Merry, and then this is going to be your dark piece that is going to show through. It has some little openings right here, so you can see. And that is going to provide the openings for the R's. So let's go ahead and add a little bit of glue here. I don't want too much glue poking through the Merry. I want a little bit so it doesn't get crazy. There we go, lines up perfectly. All right, now we're going to add the back piece. If you are putting it on your banner, which is the same, you actually don't need the back piece, but I went ahead and cut it because I wasn't sure at the time what color I was going to make the banner. All right, so let's go ahead and use that. Okay, so there's our 3 pieces. To fold the banner, you fold mountain fold on the ends, valley fold on the bottom, so it makes that dimensional look. Let's add some glue and we'll attach our Merry. And now we're going to add some holly leaves to the side. The holly leaves, I'm going to add 2 and then my holly berries on top. So we're going to add 1 at the top here, going off the side. It doesn't matter if there's a top or bottom, just do what you think looks good. And 1 going off of that side. Put 1 here. And another one. And this is our last one. And I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Yeah, why not? We'll add another one. Looks like, no, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay. Now we have the banner complete and we are ready to attach it to the front. Placement is completely up to you. You can make it down here so you're not seeing the scallops. I like to see the scallops, so I'm gonna glue it right there. I'm going to attach it with some very sticky 3D Zot dots. They are very sticky. So we're going to make sure that these go right where we want them to go and no place else. And peel off the backing. Kind of push it in there so nobody... I'm going to go ahead and just place it right there. Our ornament's complete.